What's up, everybody? GeauxBurns here. Going to show you how to get the rare yellow and blue Sandking XL. Credit to Mr. Boss for the win. His video is linked below in the description section. And of course, you're going to have to do this up in Paleto Bay, over here by the ammunition at this spawn location. For my testing, it only works during the daytime, probably between the hours of 800 and 1500 on the game clock. And I tried Mr. Boss's tip, his suggestion, and it never worked for me. Now, it might work for you, so feel free to go check out his video and see for yourself. But I do have another method on how to make the vehicles spawn, very similar to how Mr. Boss does it. What I did was I exited my lobby, went back into story mode, then of course went back into an invite session before I started getting the Sandking to spawn. And I actually had the video of the first Sandking that I got, but I lost it. But this is the first one, and as you can tell, I'm driving around the block, and of course there's the blue one that pulls right in front of you in place of the barracks. That's right, the army barracks is usually parked there at this ammunition, but when it's gone, that means that one of these Sandkings is bound to spawn sooner rather than later, attempting to pull out of the parking lot. And I would also recommend, if you don't have a third property yet, go ahead and drop $26,000 for the two-car garage not too far away here in Paleto Bay. That way you can park both of them and go ahead and get the tracker on both Sandkings. Now, I'm going to show you how to do it in live unedited version. Obviously, there was no barracks there, which means you drive around the block once or twice or a couple times during the time allotted between, my theory, 8 a.m., 1500 hours in one of the Sandkings once you acquire one of them, the yellow one and the blue one. Both look really cool, by the way. And eventually, another Sandking will spawn. Now, it's random. One time it'll be the blue one, and one time, as you may notice, it is the yellow one once again, just before 1500 hours, which is why I think it works very similar to how the dumpsters are between 8 a.m. and 3 o'clock p.m. Also, 1500 Army time. So, we're going to take this yellow Sandking XL over to the garage, not too far away, and we're going to sell it. We're going to get some price tags, because you can also sell these vehicles once every 48 minutes, or you can just keep them, whatever you prefer. The price tag for the yellow one is $17,000, and the blue one will fetch you a little bit more, 18 grand. Both these Sandkings are awesome looking, make great additions to your garage. By the way, the insurance for both the Sandking XLs is $5,600 if you wish to add one or both of these Sandkings to your garage. It seems pretty apparent by now that there's a pattern. These vehicles are only appearing on the Xbox One and PlayStation 4, obviously being put in by Rockstar at various times and locations, and there's two of each, the golden chrome Dubsta, the yellow and purple Sentinel XS, and of course now the yellow and blue Sandking XL. Which does beg the question, what will we see tomorrow, or the next day, or the next week when it comes to these awesome rare vehicles? I will say this, it's been a lot of fun thus far hunting these vehicles, adding some of them to my garage, and of course, a very lucrative endeavor as well. Have you enjoyed the hunt as much as I have, and which of the vehicles thus far is your fave?